Hello students, in the previous classes of quadratic equations we have discussed about the discriminant, the factorization method of solving quadratic equation and the completing square method. Now in today's class we will discuss about the questions of exercise 4.2 and the exercise 4.3. Here we have question number 3 from exercise 4.2, where you have to find two numbers whose sum is 27 and the product is 182. So we will have to assume it as, let one number be x. Then what will be the next number? As the sum is 27, so if one number is x, the next number must be 27 minus x. So that we'll write here. Then as the product is given 182, so we'll write according to question product equals to 182. So product of two numbers, that means one is x and another is 27 minus x, that is equals to 182. Now you can multiply it. 27x minus x square minus 182 equals to 0. It is a broad left side. Now we'll rearrange it. Minus x square we'll write first, then plus 27x and minus 182 equal to 0. Now we'll write it in standard form. For this, the sign of x square will change. In fact, to do this we will have to change all sign of this equation by multiplying it with minus 1 both sides. Then the sign will change and we can write it as x square minus 27x plus 182 equals to 0. Now we can solve this by factorization method. For this, factors of 182 we will have to find, so that the sum is 27. If we charge, we will see 13 and 14, because 13 plus 14 is 27 and 13 into 14 is 182. So using midterm splitting, we can write that minus 13x and minus 14x plus 182 equals to 0. From first 2 we will take x common, that is x minus 13 left out, and from second 2 we will take minus 14 common, that will be again x minus 13 left out. Now x minus 13 will come out, where here x will left and here 14 will left. Then now we will write product of two factor is 0, so either x minus 13 is 0 or x minus 14 equal to 0. So from here we will get x equals to 13 or x equals to 14. So then if x is 13, then the other number is 27 minus 13, that is 14 again. And if we take x 14, the other number is 27 minus 14, which is again 13. So therefore the numbers are 13 and 27 minus 13, that is 13 and 14. So this is the answer. In question number 4, we have to find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose square is 365. So consecutive integers means serial numbers, say 5 and 6, or maybe 10 and 11. So if one number we take it as x, then the next number will be x plus 1. So here we have assumed let the consecutive integers be x and x plus 1. So now according to question it's given sum of whose square. That means first of all we'll square it, x and x plus 1 square, and its sum is equals to 365. Now we'll simplify this and get the equation. We'll break this x plus 1 whole square using a plus b whole square. So x square plus 2x plus 1, then this 2x square plus 2x plus 1 and minus 365. This will become left side. And now from this equation, as all are even, we can make it easier by taking 2 common from each term. Then it will be plus x minus, from here if you take 2 common, so x square plus x minus 182 equals to 0, and 2 will shift right side. Then the equation would be x square plus x minus 182 equals to 0. Now 182 we have to factorize so that the difference is 1. In earlier equation we have done this 14 and 13 whose difference is 1. So we can take that one, and now we'll break this. From first two term we'll take x common, and from second two we'll take minus 13 common. Now x plus 14 will come out. From here we'll get x equal to minus 14 or x equal to 13. So this is not possible because in question it was given this was positive integers, so we have to take only 13. So 13 will be one number and consecutive next will be 14. So we'll write that, and that will be the answers. In question number 5 it is given that altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 cm, you will have to find the other two sides. In the triangle, if we take AB as base and BC as altitude, so base will be x, then as per the question altitude will be 7 cm less than its base, that means x minus 7. Hypotenuse is given 13, so we can use Pythagoras theorem here. We have assumed here the base as x, then the altitude will be x minus 7, and then as it is right triangle, so you can use Pythagoras theorem here. We can write AC square equals to AB square plus BC square. Here this is AC, so AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. Putting the value will get this, and now we'll have to simplify to get the quadratic equation. We can get this quadratic equation. Now here all these terms are even, so you can take 2 common. Taking 2 common we will get x square minus 7x minus 60 equal to 0, and 2 will come this side. So x square minus 7x minus 60 equal to 0. Now we'll solve this by factorizing midterm splitting. 7 we'll have to split into 2 parts, which will be 12 minus 5, because 12 minus 5 is 7 and 12 5s are 60. And now we can factorize. From these two factor we will get either x minus 12 equal to 0 or x plus 5 equal to 0. here from this part we'll get x equals to 12, that we'll write here, and here from we'll get x equals to minus 5. So this won't be possible because x is length, so here we'll write not possible. So x will be 12, and thus we can write the conclusion. Therefore the base equals to 12 centimeter, which was x, and altitude is 12 minus 7, that is 5 centimeter. Question number 6 is related to one industry where there are some number of articles and which are related with the cost, and the relation is given. Production of each article was 3 more than twice the number of articles. I am telling the question in short. So from here we will have to find the number of article produced and cost of each article, where in that particular day total cost of production was given 90 rupees. So using this relation we will have to find the equation. First of all, as we have to find the number of articles, so we will assume let the number of articles produced be x. Then the cost of each article is given. This was 3 more than, that means 3 plus, then twice the number of article. Twice means 2 into the number of article. So 3 more twice, we will write 3 plus 2x. So this will be the cost of each article. So this is the cost and number of article is x. So if we find their product, then we will get total cost of the production of that day, which will be equal to 90. So now we can make the equation. Total cost is 90. Total cost means number of article and cost of each article, multiply, we will get total. So this will be the required quadratic equation. Now this we will have to solve. So for this we will have to factorize using midterm splitting. 2 and 90 we will have to multiply, it will be 180, and 180 we will have to convert into 2 pair, so that their difference is 3 and product is 180. So if we see factor of 180, we can get 12 and 15. More are there, but difference of these two is only 3. So we'll take 15 minus 12. So in place of 3 we have written 15 minus 12. Now distributed x with both the terms. Now from these first two we'll take common. So we can take x common from here, 2x plus 15 left, and from these two we can take 6 common. So 2x plus 15 left again. So 2x plus 15 is one factor and x minus 6 is another factor. So here from we'll write either 2x plus 15 equal to 0 or x minus 6 equal to 0. Here from we'll get x equal to minus 15 by 2, and from next part we'll get x equal to 6. So this is not possible because x was number of article. Some number of article must be positive integer, that means it's not possible. So we'll take x as 6, which will be the number of article, and thus the number of article produced 6, and then cost of each article is 3 plus 2x. So we can write 3 plus 2 into 6, which is rupees 15.